Am I in the wrong? I genuinely need outside opinions on this because half my friends think I overreacted, and the other half think what I did was completely justified. So here's what happened. I'm 28F and got married about 4 months ago. My former friend Kayla, 27F, had been one of my closest friends since college. Important context, Kayla has always been obsessed with social media. Not in a normal way. I mean everything in her life revolved around content. Fake candid photos. Staged reactions. Filming conversations. Turning private moments into TikToks. Even when we'd go to dinner, she spent more time recording the food than actually eating it. Still, despite how annoying it could be sometimes, I tolerated it because she was fun and we'd been friends for years. Big mistake. When I got engaged, Kayla immediately became weirdly invested in my wedding. At first I thought she was just excited. But looking back now, I honestly think she saw my wedding as a business opportunity. She kept pushing ideas that sounded less like wedding planning and more like influencer content. Dramatic first look setups. Fake surprise reactions. Coordinated bridesmaid reveals. Staged crying moments. Every conversation somehow became about what would perform well online. I kept shutting things down politely because I wanted an intimate wedding, not a social media production. That's where the problems started. The first plot twist happened during my bridal shower. One of my cousins accidentally showed me a TikTok Kayla posted privately to her close friend's account. The caption literally said, POV, your bestie's wedding is about to level up your content. At first I laughed awkwardly. Then I noticed several clips in the video were secretly filmed moments from my bridal appointments and wedding planning meetings. Without me knowing, I confronted Kayla immediately, and she acted offended that I was upset. She claimed, I'm helping hype your wedding up. Against my better judgment, I let it go. Mostly because I didn't want drama before the wedding. Huge mistake. As the wedding got closer, Kayla's behavior escalated badly. She kept asking vendors if SHE could tag them for collabs. She changed parts of her bridesmaid dress without permission because the original color washed her out. And she constantly tried positioning herself in the center of professional photos. Even my photographer quietly asked, does your friend always try directing the wedding? I should have removed her then honestly. But I kept hoping she'd calm down once the actual wedding arrived. Instead, things became completely insane. The second plot twist happened during the ceremony. While I was walking down the aisle, Kayla was literally recording herself crying. Not me walking. Herself crying. Multiple guests noticed. And apparently she posted, watching my best friend marry her soulmate, before the ceremony had even finished. At this point I was furious internally, but I still tried ignoring it because I didn't want to ruin the day. Then came the reception. And this is where people say I crossed the line. During speeches, Kayla suddenly stood up uninvited holding a microphone. At first I thought maybe she wanted to say something emotional as a surprise. Instead she announced, I have exciting news too. Then she revealed she'd just signed a brand deal with a wedding company because of the bridal content she'd been posting from my wedding experience. I genuinely thought I misheard her. People looked so confused. And then she actually asked everyone to follow her social media account while standing in the middle of my wedding reception. I wish I was joking. My husband looked horrified. My mother looked furious. Even the DJ looked uncomfortable. And something in me just snapped. So I walked over, took the microphone, and said, since Kayla loves sharing content without permission, maybe I should share something too. Then I told everyone that several of the emotional bridal moments she'd been posting online were staged and secretly filmed without my consent. Including videos of private dress fittings, emotional conversations, and family moments I specifically asked to keep offline. The room went dead silent. Kayla immediately started crying and saying I embarrassed her publicly. But honestly, I was embarrassed first. The third plot twist came afterward. Apparently the wedding brand she'd bragged about working with saw multiple guests commenting under her videos about what happened. And once they realized she'd been secretly filming and monetizing private wedding content without permission, they dropped her almost immediately. A bunch of her followers turned on her too because people started noticing how many of her emotional videos were obviously staged or manipulated. Now several mutual friends think I should have handled it privately instead of exposing her during the reception. But personally, I feel like if you hijack someone's wedding to promote yourself publicly, you lose the right to demand a private correction. So honestly, am I actually in the wrong here?